So it is Thursday, July 30th. Hey, is it July 30th? Thursday, July 30th. It's my first day back since Monday, which was our 10th day of demonstration. It is our 13th day of demonstration today. And so I'm going to walk through and show you our pictures and get a count of the people here. I know I started recording at 6. We're hoping to take it down to an hour, so that might be the regular soon. So I'll show you the signs. We've got We Value Tuesday, LGBTQI. I gotta freshen up the sign. I know it's looking bad. We If I is we, illness becomes wellness, Malcolm X. And then safer is one. And then all lives equally matter, then stop systemic racism.
Somebody doesn't
Tucker,
want to change,
and then we've got LGBTQ plus lives matter, justice for Soraya. We got another justice for Soraya sign. And we've got one Black Lives Matter sign, and another Black Lives Matter sign that has a whole bunch of names of victims of violence and stuff against black people. So there's that sign. So far we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We've got 10 people here today. So we were successful in getting double digits down here today. So we're out here. We're completely peaceful down here today too, like we've been every day. We just stand here with the signs on the daily. So and then if you did notice, we added in our Murica insurance. Like a good neighbor, or God damn it, I fucked that up. Like an invader, the U.S. is there.
That he controls that much of, consciousness. So
I honestly don't even give a crap about the freaking election. Like, I'm more worried about Kate Brown because it directly affects our town and what we do.
So that's the protest that we've got right now.
Which I didn't think she would on your term. And she did the same, but it was the wrong legal reasoning for the lawsuit against the stormtroopers in Portland. But they are, slowly coming up on something.
I'd shoot them before they get taken.
So we're out here. It's the 30th. It's our 13th day of protest for Safer as One. We've got 10 people out here today. I think, consistently kept double-digit protests where over 10 people showed up. So this is our 13th day. we're trying to hit some abandoned milestones. So yeah. And then, hold on. We've got our other signs. So we've got that all lives equally matter and stop systemic racism. We've got other side.
Don't go to this certain part of town.
Well, he's just kind of, he's crossing the street, he's just kind of saying stuff towards us, so I keep an eye on him.
Yeah.
The shirtless guy over there.
I don't know what he's saying.
No matter what you do, you need a witness, so to speak. You know, better than a friend too. Cops here are less liable
Put my phone down for just a little bit.
What was he saying? Oh, cool. Awesome. He was saying keep up the good work.
usually it wasn't just okay, son, let's sit
Fat shit that's supportive, we'll take it.
At least he's not like the other guy.
Right.
If you just take a picture of me looking like the dumbass, I'll go away.
Okay. Not a problem, man.
first before the talk about walking.
Oh yeah.
Do it for the grandma.
Well, you know, they say
Getting eye surgery and this, after take your eye to be fixed.
that damn thing. Usually I love watching the flights fly. See, I can.
And the highway patrol officers can be real assholes.
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah.
The chippies California Highway Patrol, just that, but, you know, they pull their crap is mostly giving you crap for no reason, but really going after you as a female.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The American flag don't fly like that.
No, but, you know, when they said stuff, you had already given them your information.
Not the one that
They kind of went.
basically a big flag, so they can that is the one who's got me.
We knew they
I mean,
had
I can really see this.
that shit screwed really, really quickly, so.
So I can do this number with it. And the top I chose to because I didn't want to do more of a
Some kind of music was going,
so I just said,
and
I'll go
fucking
walk
Jerome's
around.
over there, he's like, yeah, fucking interesting. He's trying to yank the fucking bag out. I think he was actually kind of happy out with him tomorrow. He's like, you work? I was like, no, I work tomorrow. Yeah, apparently, fucking silver.
You know, if you think that she was innocent about
Like what happened to me the other day. Yeah, me and Jerome both were fucking horse.
There was this guy about a month and a half ago. I saw this video of a guy. He's walking down the street. He was leaving his sister's apartment, and the cop walked up to him and asked him what he was doing. And then he talked to him.
If they can find it.
Who just got there, and then he walked up behind him, grabbed him, and then body slammed him. And then
Well, I mean, in this. They can
It's like,
see it, but
kidding me?
oh well.
They can do that just because I'm walking down the freaking street? And then the way they justified it in the video was because it was the wrong identity of the person. I was like, you're just asking for his ID.
Right.
And you know,
Exactly.
uh,
I'm back. I can walk through the rally again. So we've got this sign, that one.
A letter to the New York Times. It's in the op-ed
Nice
column.
George
You can
Floyd and
look at it,
Breonna
go
Taylor.
on.
Justice for Soraya. Black Lives Matter. Another Black Lives Matter. I'll give you guys another look at this sign. It's done really nicely.
Like, it was so obvious that he was trying to bait me.
He was part of the whole.
Oh,
And then Martin Luther King.
I heard of
He was part of SNCC, and he was in Selma.
You're not laughing the right
AUV 553. He didn't roll coal, but I felt like it was still worthwhile to point out his license plate number.
Round it up, David.
What a cute little baby!
You're welcome.
Okay, Karina's gonna start up a little bit of music, so even though I've got the well, I think my disclaimer worked eventually. They released my video, so I don't think I gotta end the live stream. I think I'll be alright. Because I put in the post now before I put it up.
You're not responsible. You don't own rights to
Yeah, I don't own rights to any of the music in the background of the video. And if you think about any public event, think about a concert. You can just drive by videoing something and oh well, you got the video in it, or you got music in it that's not yours, and it's like, but how the fuck am I supposed to avoid that? Like, I wish I could just turn off one sound in the world on the live stream, but I can't. And it's funny though, because they don't fully remove your video unless it's like all music. They just go in and mute the parts that have music. So if you give critical information while that part's on, then it like takes it from you. Yeah.
Cool.
I bet.
That's why he was bouncing around on his arm. After a while, that shit hurts.
Yeah, I believe they were taken out.
They were taken out. I told my mom when tapping the door for them up. We start taking people in one more.
Nobody's watching, so I'm gonna temporarily put it down.
Good job standing up for what you believe.
Thank you.
You guys 100%. Thank you.
Flag thingy, I guess? Yeah, marker. Cool.
Yeah, we haven't had many, like, I don't know if their heads are exploding when they ride by. Or...
Honestly, that's what it's meant for. I'm excited to see it.
Right.
Which might mean very little negativity.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, even then they like, I think they still have
out near fucking Fred Meyer's that day, and then when we were getting in the car later, he rides by, I saw you earlier.
He's like, I see that sticker.
Yep. That's me.
I've seen that bald guy before. I think that game was 5.
Maybe. He's all over the place.
Oh, yeah.
But he's like he was so sweet when he came out.
Interesting, like, to see that even just the night that arena's all about. I was talking about, she's like, I can get flagged and go from this. And then I was like, yeah, I think we should plan it for that. I think we can probably plan it for this weekend. I don't know what's best for people. We might do like a Google poll.
Yeah.
Just like see what works for people.
Yeah.
Figure out security circle, what works best for them. Do it whenever works best for people. Yeah.
Because I'm kind of not good, but I
I mean, even going from that approach, you're like, oh, I'm just here for the front. Yeah, and that's it. And he wasn't. That was or you might get him and he might be like, I don't agree with
looks like a dog's driving that vehicle.
Right now.
that's just essential. Because like the purple shirt guy, when he was here, he was like, yeah, you can just have the black fine and it's like, no. Like it's not about people, and that's what I said. I was like, for us, it's not about politics or people. It's about issues.
Right. Right.
And that just kind of brings me.
every day?
Yep.
I thought I saw you when I was driving back into town
Yeah.
a few days ago.
This is 13.
This is day 13.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, I'm from Portland, where things are going real well. What is it you guys want to accomplish here in this community?
So we're part of a group called Safer as One, and
Okay.
we actually approached the city council as Safer as One on July 7th. I don't know,
Yeah, I
whenever
think
that
so.
crazy city council meeting was. And we said to the city council that we proposed under one of the city council rules for them to establish a committee for social. I'm blanking already. I was the one who said it too.
You're like, but I don't know what it is.
It's a social.
So I ended up just getting
Political.
What time is it? 6:28. Oh, what's on the other side of the sign? This side? We teach our kids with liberty and justice for all. I just didn't see that sign yet, or that side of the sign yet.
It's the retired teacher's thing.
Oh, nice.
I spent years having to do it. Literally, my principal literally said, parents are complaining again that somebody in here, some teachers aren't doing the flex every single morning. It's just this periodic roll around.
Or they probably don't care about getting all new textbooks or whatnot. They just, stand for the flag.
Not equally.
We do no reaction, no response.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay.
That's all
I
right.
just want to give them ammo.
Right.
I think what you said is totally fine.
No, I know. I forgot.
There's nothing wrong with what
I
you said.
completely forgot.
It's okay. It's totally fine. You are in an amazing, tolerant, forgiving group. Don't worry.
So much better.
It's okay.
Listen, I didn't
So,
even respond when
So it's about 6:30.
For the most authentic way
6:30.
possible.
It's a really pretty day in Coos Bay. We've had a really pretty summer, and the temperatures have been nice and
I
low,
keep hearing
but still warm. So
the problem is
And so far, I haven't had any parents like
go around.
do stuff around. I haven't had to do any racist public.
Excuse me.
But I definitely feel like that might be
Signs
coming
out
this
here.
year.
We learned.
not do it again.
We learned. It's all good.
I'm trying to cover all. I'm trying to get them. I want to work for us. But I won't do it again.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate that.
Tackle shop in Charleston. And so, where am I to go get my fishing equipment when I know the guy at Tackle Shop is wondering whether my friend's friend has a dangler or not.
That's going to
Does that really what matter?
screaming, yell, although they were down a bit. But that's going to turn into, one of them was screaming, yelling.
Oh yeah, because that's sexualizing my child.
And you're like, you really, would this matter?
I'm gonna walk across the street real quick. I always give you guys a view from the other side of the street so you can know what we look like when the cars go past. So this is our rally today from across the street, 6:30. I've got to make a bigger sign for this place. what are you all out here protesting about? Oh, Karina, by the way, did you mention having a camera stand last one of the protests?
Shit.
That's all right.
Yes. Will you, when you get off live, you want us to shoot me a message?
Yeah.
And then I'll remember, because I think I know right where it's at. Yeah, I totally spaced that. I'm so sorry.
And then does it have a holder for the phone? Okay.
Yeah, and it's adjustable.
Oh, nice.
So it has like a little twisty thing on it so that you can adjust how big it is.
Yeah, because that'll be a lot easier than I can just kind of keep it set either on the protest or on the road.
And it like collapses down, so you can always just carry it around too, or set it up.
Kind of like a selfie stick.
Yeah, kind of. And then it's got a little bag that it goes in.
Alrighty.
I totally spaced that. I'm so sorry.
That's all right. We're going through a lot right now. Of course. Well, every once in a while, I'll hear a song like be turned on YouTube, like that Immigrants, We Get the Job Done, and I'm like, yeah, that needs to be on there.
Okay, so it's actually, I'll just send that to you, and then that'll remind you to send me the thing.
Yeah.
And it's collaborative now, so that should be.
And then I'd like to get myself a camera up and working soon enough, so that I'd like a camera. Because I don't mind doing the live streams, but I'd also like to have like good HD video just in case I gotta get
That'd be cool.
plate numbers for the chuds that roll their coal and shit. Plus the cops that don't do anything once they fucking. Because that's the couple things that I've seen that I wanted to get on video was you'd have the guys that they roll coal through here, and there will be a cop right behind them, and the cop doesn't do shit, and it's like,
Dude.
well, damn, I want to get your plate number too now.
Right? Do something about it. And I'm sure they'll say like, oh, well, you can't prove it. And it's like, no, I mean, it's pretty easy to tell when it's purposeful and when it's not.
Right. Well, as far as I know, the trucks like that, just regular pickup trucks, aren't supposed to be able to.
So diesel trucks do it, and so it's so normal gas trucks don't. It's diesel. My fiance. But typically, you either have to have it like. So I don't know if you know much about diesels. A lot of them have like programmers to where you can tune the engine differently. A lot of times, you either have to hot tune them, or you have to like purposely step on the gas with your foot on the brake. And it's easier if they're. So it's easier for it to be like done accidentally if they're manuals.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, like I said, it's pretty easy to tell if it's you're taking off from a light and you're not very good with your manual stick shift, or if you're being an asshole.
Well, I'm so happy too that I got back into the regular What's Happening Coos County, because I like pressed the issue with Katrina Rose-Clayholt, and I'm like, I am a candidate now. I need to reach the biggest public forum there is, and I was like, oh, I want to do worldly politics here, which just sounds to me like it's earthling politics. Like, only alien politics is allowed here. Only the intergalactic Senate.
Make sure you have your towel.
Yeah.
And your hitchhiker's guide. Your babble fish.
And then, but I got in there, and of course, like, one of the first posts is about Bandon, and so I said, oh, well, you know, Bandon's been going for almost just as long as Portland. One factor's predominantly different, no police presence. That's why it stayed peaceful. And, of course, now there's, you know, I'm arguing with every other chud ever, but now that I've been experienced and I've been educated in the past month or two, it's so easy to refute their talking points.
Right? Which is nice.
And then almost just as soon as I got in What's Happening in Coos County, then outside that on Jay's post is when that shit started between Glenn and Jessica. And
I could not. I was like, I can't just not say anything.
Yeah.
Just let, I was like, I had messaged her on Facebook, and I was like, I'm sorry.
And then he keeps trying to say, I did that because it was insult after insult. Okay, she said one thing before you said that you were going to blackmail her. And that was, by the way, gypsy is a slur. I mean, she wasn't even necessarily saying it to you.
Yeah, that was like, you weren't even the one that said get it, dude.
And then he comes off with that, and then afterwards she said things like, "Oh, you hurt my feelings," and
Well, yeah,
sorry, it takes
because
me
you're-
longer to type a retort than for you to make it.
That killed me. I loved that so much. I was like, yes.
Yeah. And then, well, I love how she said chill about it too. Like, she just, like, that's the thing that I've seen about strong, independent women is they tear men down like inch by inch, and it's always so hilarious to see because that's when you know they're insecure dudes. Like, they're all tough until they, like, have to come up against a strong woman or, you know, a mold.
They don't know what to do.
Yeah.
They're like, oh crap, she's not taking this. But I don't really know how to proceed from here.
Yeah. But I told, because I saw Jay's post earlier about, so who's threatening when? And
I know, I saw that and I was like, oh!
And I thought to myself, I was like, okay, Jay must not have context on this. She must have not seen the comments. So I told her, because I'm like, I know Jay. Jay is like, she's anti-racist, but she's like hella anti-sexist. She stood up and let one of the women at the BLM rally that was on the other side speak, even though that woman just referred to a man. Like, she totally gave away her right. I'm gonna let my oppressor speak, but she fights for women a lot. So I knew if I gave her context and showed her the comment thread, that she'd be like, oh hell no, yeah, no, I'm not on him threatening her with blackmail and shit.
I like what she did though. She basically just made it towards like, look, you're publicly telling us that you're not gonna let us help you. Like,
and then he just like, and he keeps trying to argue with people in the comments, and then he just like makes it worse for himself by saying, I'm gonna throw rotten crab shells into your protest, and I'll handle it myself.
Is that the one that he was saying he deleted? Because he made a comment on his own page. It's like, I deleted my previous post.
Yeah, because he's trying to he's trying to have this vigilante justice about it, where he's just going to come to our rally and deal with it himself. And it could be any number of misconstrued things. Somebody could have, I've said this about Taylor before, somebody could have said we need to take him down. Not meaning take him down, but we need to make sure he doesn't have a platform.
I honestly don't think anybody said Jackson.
No, because if he was, he'd be able to at least point people to what was said or who might have said it.
And I'm sorry, if anybody said anything to him, it was over the crap that he was saying, like blackmailing people basically. Like, it was not just like out of nowhere.
Well, I mean, I mentioned to Jay that I'd kind of like him to lose his job, but it's not, I don't see that as a bad thing, and it's not doxing him. I don't think that I wouldn't want to be serviced by him. I know he's a commercial fisherman, so he's not going to do anything but cut my fish. But I guess Octavian said that he's done videos before where he sees a homeless person and he gives them raw fish, and it's like, what the? Like, this dude's dangerous. He actively breaks laws, swims in fish hatcheries and shit in front of his child and threatens his child. There's a video on his YouTube channel from like 6 years ago. A 2.5-year-old shooting an AR-15.
I have guns. I like my guns, but my siblings have not ever, because they're not mature enough. They're not at a point where they can be trusted. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you have to wait until kids are at this point where they actually like understand the gravity of what they're doing. Like, I think it's important that they know what they're doing,
Right.
but I don't think that that's something you just start.
Well,
You wouldn't give a 2.5-year-old a hatchet, so don't give him a gun.
Well, I mean, he was like obviously behind the 2.5-year-old, helping her shoot it, but it was just,
that's not teaching that kid anything.
right. It's just doing it for the sake of a photo op or for a video, and yeah, he's full of just wrong things that you can just see out of a conservative like him. And of course, he runs in the same circles as.
He runs in the same circles like Beyonce.
Oh, really?
That's probably why he did to me.
Well then.
He's they're not friends or anything,
I
but
know
I'm
that
like,
he's-
oh, I know all of you people.
I know he's got all the worst people on what's happening in Coos County on his damn
See, I
friends
haven't
list.
been back in there for very long. I left there a while ago.
Well, actually, it's the no filter one.
Oh,
but
I'm not.
I just got back in WHCC,
Yeah.
and yeah, it's not like I necessarily wanted to. It's just that it was like one of those things I had to monitor.
Yeah.
What's happening in Coos County No Filter is just stupid though, because there's absolutely nothing in there related to Coos County other than a couple times where they're talking over there. I just hope that they're not talking anything bad. But, now I totally lost my train of thought.
You got back into what's happening.
Oh, yeah. Well, the what's happening in Coos County No Filter has absolutely nothing to do with Coos County other than fear-mongering about protest. Like, literally, it's just what's happening in the minds of Coos County conservatives. I put up a post that was like, if you're looking for anything relating to Coos County, it isn't here. You'll do better by going to another group. So, just want to let people know. I don't know what they chalked up over there. We'll go look, but they are not SAO, so I don't know what it was, but we're gonna go see just to make sure that it's not completely bad. Just know that that wasn't our members that did that.
More running.
Phyllis, I gotta run it.
Free speech. Yeah, that was not SAO that did that. So, I mean, the people that did that were supportive, but that wasn't us. So, I will address that if I hear that chalk wasn't us.
Yeah. So
Did you?
we haven't tried it.
Huh? But
Sometimes I feel like I'm really judgmental. Like I feel like
Oh yeah.
I feel like I'm just like, oh, that truck's gonna totally corner us, and then they like honk and wave, and like maybe I'm the judgmental.
yeah, just want to let you know over there, there's two people that came and chalked real quick over there. They chalked free speech pretty heavily into the.
Okay, I can
Yeah, like they were supportive and they said keep it up.
You want, please
Huh?
come because you know.
Yeah, they were supportive and everything. It's just I don't want SAO being blamed for that, considering the chalking at the World Link got took so heavily.
Yeah.
The town won't take graffiti that threatens somebody with a noose seriously, but they'll probably look at that and go, "Oh my goodness, that's graffiti." And all it says is free speech, and then it says check. So, which is kind of an odd phrase of support.
Is it just
but-
on the pavement?
Yeah, it's on that little like, not the brick, but what's between the brick.
Yeah. Like asphalt. It's
I don't know if it's asphalt or this type of tile plating type brick. I don't know, but yeah, it should be easy to clean off. I mean, it's chalk. I mean, it's pretty hard chalk. They did a pretty good job at putting it down, but
absolutely.
it's not unremovable.
Probably not gonna rain anytime soon.
And I'm almost completely sure it's chalk because if it was paint, I would have heard spraying and I would have been like, hey, no, don't.
Yeah.
But
And it was funny because I started
so I just want to remind anybody that's watching again, there was some people that came by and chalked a thing over there behind where the wall is, where the bicycle is, that said free speech with a check mark. But they seem supportive. Either way, they're not part of SAO. No member of SAO did this. It's not associated with us. And, you know, if need be, SAO will help to remove it. But it is just chalk. So. Well, you know, I went over there to film that chalk and say we weren't associated, and I went up to 9 viewers. Oh, we've got our Trump guy out.
The trumpet is here.
We got a flag now too. Yay!
The fish
We're
and chips
patriots.
belong to us as well. They like us. Those are
It's just sad because it shows that people think it's a political issue. You know, it has nothing to do with politics.
If he put away his Trump flag, he could join us with the American flag. Shit, we don't mind. We've got our own American flag. Here, I'll show you guys.
Coming down and helping. And
I would say
So here's our American flag. So we've got one. He's got one. Here, let me see that, sir. Yeah.
No, it's gonna become a contest,
See?
like a pissing contest.
I've got a flag. We've got our flag. Yeah, see? Woo! I can get high on patriotism too.
What did they sprinkle on the ground over there?
Like chalk.
What does it say?
Free speech, and then it has a check, like,
Cool.
which I don't know if it's support or if it's criticism, but they seem supportive. Like,
I don't know if he's packing up. I don't know if he's packing up. He went back to his car.
yay!
He did get a phone call. I wonder if he's getting his big flag.
We have a small flag too.
That's what
I got my America insurance with me. We got a flag here today. They can't say we don't got flag.
We did it.
They're scared of the first time it's left in like a minute.
That's hilarious. I mean, I don't know if it's
Maybe Rob.
Maybe he got a phone call.
Yeah.
Rob called him, abort mission, abort mission.
Or like he funded his like
Yeah.
I just want to all have like small American flags.
Actually, it looks ridiculous today.
Everybody just tape a flag.
So how did I get a full 13 people watching now? I only had 2 people watching this whole time. I went over there and showed y'all the chalk, and I got 13 people watching. And it wasn't even us.
He's gonna take pictures of us. He's got a camera.
Okay, we're in a public place.
And the Second Amendment people were walking up and down the sidewalk with their cameras. I just stood out and I
Just know that we respect this dude. He comes out and waves his Trump flag, and we don't really get it because we don't know what he's counter protesting. It's all social stuff here. It's all love for our sub communities. But no, more power to him. Shit, he can make it out here every day at around 7. More power to him. Fuck. He's got a First Amendment. I respect him. Hell, if he just wouldn't wave the Trump flag, he could come over here and join our protest. We don't give a shit. So we're coming up on the last 10 minutes of our 13th day in a row protesting here. It's completely peaceful. We've got 10 people out here. So oh, sorry, I just saw the comment about trying to keep my camera facing up. I'm walking around, and sometimes when I put my camera down or something, it's because there's somebody walking about, and I don't want to film random people. It's a public place, but I have respect.
Did you like respect him?
Yeah. Just beware. I know we're in our last 10 minutes, but there's a guy coming from down here. Just watch it. Yeah. I feel like I saw a dude earlier down kind of near the McDonald's and stuff, and he was kind of...
Is he one we've seen before?
he might be. I'm
Okay,
not sure.
I'm gonna get a water bottle out.
I know, it's kind of excited.
So
Oh,
that
nice.
if he does approach us, I can just give him a water bottle and have a positive experience.
I love that SAO does this. We've got water bottles that have resources on them.
Get a job. This is my job.
We help the homeless here.
I liked. I mean, I know people will pay attention, but it's like people.
I got you covered.
It wasn't like against you, he was just kind of out, right?
I mean, he was pretty annoyed. I had to throw my sign away.
Oh, that was you.
So, I've got this flag. I can wave it in front of people. Got all these people joining in on my live stream now, and I'm literally about done.
Now people complain about that.
Like,
I wouldn't
So,
know what day I'd have off if
we've got flags
I
with
kept
us,
that job.
but these are some really pretty flags. Give a look at that.
Yeah, right there. Yeah.
Yep. Very colorful sign.
Sorry, I was getting into it.
Makes life a lot more beautiful.
What do your kids got up there? Superman, American flag. If I is replaced by we, illness, wellness.
We've got a guy here who's reading our flags right now. He's a kind of grumpy, but it's not causing any problems. I'm not going to film him unless he causes problems.
I think that's Campbell or Buchanan. I think that's the guy we were talking about the Vikings. Yeah. What did you say? Solidarity.
Huh?
Black and green.
Yeah, there's like a kilt trend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen
It must be a thing today.
I've seen quite a few
There's
people.
I've seen way
Oh,
too
Google
many
it.
for it to not be a thing.
I got a sign by every.
Oh, you know what? Maybe.
Hey, I'm paying. So more men in kilts, I ain't complaining.
I think there's like a 5K or something.
Oh, okay.
Cameron or the salted caramels gone?
No, they're right here.
Nope, they're still there.
I closed them up so they wouldn't melt in the sun. Yeah, you're welcome. So I don't really want to film him over there, but we've got one of our members over there sitting with a homeless man. We talk and listen and try and give him resources. So I just realized the tea's smudging a bit.
Shirt.
I might have to take some white out. And then
Drop that. Use on the angle, and that angle it actually looks fun.
And then next time we come out here, I'd like to have a sign for us, since we're from Ohio, that has John Crawford III and Samuel DuBose,
Yes.
along with, wasn't Tamir Rice in Ohio?
Yes.
That was up in Cleveland. Yep. And that's real sad, like
Yeah.
excruciatingly sad. So I might get a sign that says we're from Ohio and then has different. Yep, we're one of them out of staters.
Outside.
We're not real Oregonians.
They said I had to have 3 generations here. I brought my mom and my kids. So.
Oh, we got 1 minute left. I didn't even realize that it was that close. We'll be back out here again tomorrow, and the next day, 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 etc., 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 etc. There was a Republican once that came to one of my rallies and kind of bitched at me about consistency. I've been being consistent now.
The second time I put a big
That was back in January, but still. Make sure you guys are able to come by and get the flags.
No, I knew there against the other one. I just was unsure which. I thought it was that one. There must be American. But yeah, wow. Okay, well that's good to know. I was going to eat there, but I guess not.
Well, if it is indeed 7, then it is the end of the live stream. Yay! 13th day in a row. Okay, I'm done.